Hey Team Rec, my name is Beth Ann and this is Braley, and we are your fitness coordinators at Rutgers Recreation. We're here today to take you through our RU Strength class. This is a full body strength and endurance class that we will be focusing on resistance training with weights. So you will need some weights today. I have 2 sets of dumbbells, but if you only have one, that's completely fine. You go at your own pace during this workout, and we will get a full body burn in. Are we ready? All right, so we're gonna start with a warm up. I'm just gonna time that myself. And we are going to start, just find some space around, make sure you have water and somewhere, and a mat with you as well. We're gonna get started with our warm up with our feet hip width apart, and we're going to go for 30 seconds. So you're just gonna bring your heels to your butt and opening up your chest. So right here, we're just doing a warm up, right? Full body, just to get our blood flowing, heart rate up, and a little bit of that core body temperature up. Just 30 seconds on here, breathing in and out, bringing your heels all the way up to your backside and your chest opening up. In 2 seconds, we're just gonna go to a body weight squat. Heels underneath your hips, come down, sink your hips back, and straight back up. Knees go out, and chest stays lifted. So we always are going to get ready for the moves that we will see. So you're gonna see some squats today for our full body workout. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Staying here, bring your hands to your ears, and you're just gonna hinge forward at your hips, keeping your knees straight and straight back up for a body weight good morning. You should feel the stretch in the back of your legs as your hips go back and your elbows stay out straight. Keeping that back nice and neutral. 5 more seconds. Going to your range of motion. All right, bring our legs a little wider than hip width. We're just gonna go to a lateral lunge, sinking your hips back, knee in line with your toe, straight back up, and other side. Down to your own range of motion, just getting a feel for the movements for this warm up. We're gonna go through this warm up sequence one more time, amping it up a little bit. In 4 seconds, we go back to our butt kicks. And here we go. If you want to add a little bit of a jog, you can. And keep opening up your chest to warm up your upper body. If you want to just stay with those steps, that's also fine. Good. 5 seconds. We're just going to those squats again. 2, 1. Nice and easy, squat down. Little bit, amp it up, come up onto your toes. So squat and up on your toes. Same thing, just getting a little bit more into that calf. Good. So we hope that you have some good music playing in the background. Motivate yourself here to join us. 5 more seconds. 2, 1. All right, back to those good mornings. This time push forward and come back. A little bit more upper body with this warm up. Good, so this is only gonna be a 30-minute workout today. 2 big sets, and then we're done. So it's quick and easy, not too easy, but it's quick. You challenge yourself wherever you need to. Our last warm up is gonna come up with those lateral lunges. 2, 1, feet are wide, lunge, and this time reach across, back to the center, and across again. Getting a little bit of a stretch in your shoulders and your side. Good. 10 more seconds here, and then we're getting ready for our workout. So we should start to feel a little breathless, Heart rate's increased. We're starting to sweat a little bit. All right, and break, shake it out. Okay, so here we go. We are gonna get started with our first round of exercises. You will need a heavier dumbbell. So if you have a lighter and heavier, I would choose your heavier dumbbell. 2 dumbbells. We have 4 exercises for this round. Each exercise is going to be 50 seconds, 50, with a 10-second break to transition to the next one. The first movement is going to be a combo of a squat and a lunge. So I'm going to demo that one really quickly. We're going to do a regular squat with the front rack position with your dumbbells. You're going to squat and then come back to a lunge, back to a squat, and reverse lunge. We're gonna get started there for 50 seconds and then I will go to the next move. Here we go, set it up. We're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, squat down, lunge back, back to the squat, and alternate sides. So this is a controlled movement. RU strength, we're working on control and building muscle, right? So it's not about your speed, but I want full range of motion. So with the lunges, back 90 degrees with both knees, with that squat coming down a little bit lower, about at knee height or lower. Good. 10 more seconds here, and we're going to an upper body. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, keeping the same weights. We're going to do a bent over row. Hinging at your hips, we're gonna get started in 2, 1. Hinge at those hips, good. Come up with the row and down for 3, 2, 1. Row up, down, 3, 2, 1. So this is all at your own pace, but this is called a tempo row. Because we're working on building muscle, we're gonna go slower in the eccentric down phase. Bringing your elbows straight past your sides, nice and close, and squeezing your shoulder blades at the top. Great hinge, good. So you want a little bit more range of motion with that hinge. 10 more seconds here. Excellent. In 3, 2, 1. All right, team. Place those dumbbells right between your feet. Wide stance deadlift. We're gonna go down in 3, 2. So you're gonna hinge from your hips, come down, grab that dumbbell, and drive up. Now staying in this position, this is called a sumo deadlift. So my legs are out wide, good. And I'm thinking about driving up as my hips go back on the way down. Legs stay straight. You can bend them as soon as that dumbbell passes your knees to get the full range of motion and straight back up. Try to stack your shoulders over your hips at the top so you're not hyperextending. Excellent. This is more for your hamstrings and your glutes, back of that posterior chain. In 5 seconds, we go to our last move, which is going to be down on the mat with your weights and rest. All right, here we go. Down on the mat. Grab those weights. We're going to do a combo chest press and fly. Arms go up. Here we go. Down, straight towards your chest, push straight up, and then a fly. Palms stay facing together, open up and squeeze those armpits. So it's 1 chest press and 1 fly, combo move. Woo! This is a full body circuit here. Focusing on chest right now. If you just want to do one of these movements, totally fine. Just focusing on your chest press or your fly. Elbows stay close to you for the press, and then they go out wide. Slight bend in your elbow. Only 5 more seconds. 2, 1. All right, slowly come up. 2 more rounds. Here we go. All right, back to the reverse lunge and a squat. Start with your squat and lunge. So now you know the movements, those 4 movements. We're going through 2 more times. This is a big circuit. Grab your water if you need it and focus on your form. So keeping your chest up with your lunge, keeping that knee outside of your toes. Whew, I'm feeling it. 15 more seconds here. Then we're going to that bent over row. In 5 seconds. Full range of motion, 2, 1, rest. You can drop those dumbbells if you need to for a second, shake it out. Good. We're going to that bent over row in 3, 2, 1, hinge and row. So we want to start that 50 seconds here, down slow, row up. Good. Elbows stay nice and close. And remember that slow down. Count for 3 seconds as your weights lower down to your knees. Now if this is too much, you can use 1 dumbbell, right? And your elbows, again, just stay tight and go right to your chest. So same movement if you have that 1 dumbbell, or if you need a little bit of a break through that weight. Keep breathing. Good job, really. 10 seconds. Round 2. We're going to our deadlifts in 3, 2, 1. All right. Put those weights in between. Your stance is wide. I want you to focus on picking the weight up. Here we go. Hinge at your hips. Come down. Drive that weight up and then straight down. Focus on bringing your knees out. And again, stacking shoulders on top of hips. I always have an issue with that extension, right? So a lot of times I am guilty of doing this, right? But you want to stop right in the middle so you don't hurt that low back. So straight down and stack. If you have different weights with you, I challenge you to go a little heavier with these. Good. Chest press coming up on deck. Breathe out on the way up. Use that breath in 5, 3, 2, 1. All right. Round 2, chest press. Come down. We're going to start arms overhead. And we go lower, chest press, push up, and fly. Ooh, combo move. Getting full recruitment of your pec muscles. So group exercise, right? We do a little bit more reps than we might do in the fitness center. So it's okay if you have lower weight because we're going for a little longer. Squeeze those armpits together as you come in for that fly and push straight up. 10 more seconds and round 2 is almost done. Breathe it out. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, team, 1 more round. This is our big circuit, okay? I know, it's hard. Get ready, front rack. Here we go, squat, reverse lunge. This is the last time you are doing this movement. You press play on this for a reason, right? Challenge yourself. If this is getting a little bit too much, you could just do a squat. So you can just go up and down in that squat. You can just do the reverse lunge. The combo is the challenge. Nice, good job, good job. If you have 1 dumbbell, remember, you can just hold it right here. Same thing, squat, or if that weight's getting a little too heavy on your last round. In 5, 4, 3, 2, all right. That one's done. Check it off. Bent over row. Big shoulder roll. Set those shoulder blades back. Hinge at your hips, and here we go. Pull up, down slow. Nice flat, neutral back. And I want you to look about 6 feet ahead of you. So a lot of times, we try to look up towards the mirror, see how bent my neck is, or straight down, nice neutral, about 6 feet ahead. Pull, squeeze, slow down. If you don't have really heavy weight, you can always work on that pause, isometric, then down, slow. Always a good way to get a workout, no matter what you have at home. 5 more seconds here. Woo. 2, 1. All right, place those weights down, right? Feet outside. 2 more movements for this round. Here we go, hinge down, pick up, and pull. So act like it's dead weight, right? Like your deadlift, you're pulling it off the ground. Drive through your feet. So I want all the weight in the outside of your feet. As you stand tall, engage your glutes at the top. With your upper body, I want you to pull your armpits down so that you're engaging your lats. That's a big muscle in your back. A little bit more. Get every ounce of this workout in. That's efficiency. We like efficiency when working out. It means we do less to gain the same. And rest. Last one for this round, chest press. Weight overhead. We go down, 2, 1, here we go. Press and fly. So slight bend in that elbow with the fly. When you come down, we don't have a bench here, right? So try not to rest your elbows at the bottom. That's cheating. Let it hover and then open. So normally when we're doing this on a bench, there's nothing there to give us that break. Push. Woo. I think this is the first workout in a while that I have not put in push-ups. So everyone should be very happy about that one. So this is our chest for the day. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and break. All right. Good job, really. We got one more round, so take a second break right now. I'm gonna explain the next round. It's gonna be the same format, 4 exercises, 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 3 times through. These are gonna be kind of our accessory movements plus our core. We love getting the core in. So the first one, I want you to pick up a little lighter weights if you have them for all of these movements. The first movement is going to be combo of a curtsy lunge, so toe is forward in the front. You're gonna step back, lunge, and curl at the same time, and then switch. All right, so we are going to get started, and again, I will explain the next 3 exercises when we're done. So bring that right foot back, and get ready for that curtsy lunge. Here we go, halfway through the workout. 3, 2, 1, and start. So step back, curl, and up, transition. So a little different with the curtsy than our other lunge is that you're stepping back and out. So you can see my foot behind me, right? Good. And with the curl, it's a nice slow, fluid movement. Okay, so I'm not swinging it with every movement, nice and easy down to your hips and up to your shoulders. Knee stays right over that toe. We're getting a little bit more into that glute med outside of that hip. Good. In 5 seconds, we go to our next exercise. 2, 1, rest. This one, combo, we're gonna get shoulders and triceps. So, we're gonna push overhead, we're gonna do a tricep extension, and come back down. So it's a press and an extension. Here we go. 3, 2, push up, extend, and down. Good, so combo, shoulders and triceps, weight goes up, elbows stay close to the body, push, squeeze that tricep back of your arm, and straight down to your shoulders. Good job. Woo. We're working the upper body this round, biceps, triceps, shoulders, and we got core coming up. So after this movement, we're gonna go onto the mat. Bring your weights with you. 3, 2, and 1. All right, come onto your mat. Put your weights right next to you. You're just using them as anchors. Lay back onto your back. And for the next 50 seconds, both legs go up. You're just gonna alternate one leg down and the other leg. So these weights just serve as nice anchors so that your hips can stay on the ground and your low back is driving down. So I cannot put anything under your back. If I went over to Braley right now, I could not put my fingers under his back. Nice and strong. This is for your core, right? So all modification, bend your knees, and you can touch at the ground. 10 seconds. Good, 4, 3, 2, all right. All you're gonna do is flip over onto your stomach on the mat. One more, core and shoulders. Come into a high plank, and I want you to touch your feet out, and then your hands forward and forward. So just going through that motion, forward and forward. So you can choose to just do one of these. You can choose to just hold a high plank. I want to see your shoulders right over your wrists and your hips in line with your shoulders. So I don't want my hips hiked up, right? And try not to sag. So right here, toe, toe, hand, hand. Yep, toe, toe, good job. Hand, hand, try not to swivel. Woo! 5 seconds. I'm feeling it. Hand and break. Okay, that is the round. We got 2 more. Back to the biceps, curtsy lunge. Here we go. Come back, bicep, and other side. Good. So with these, you can take out the legs and just do the bicep curl. You can do alternating curls, right? So if one side you just want to do the right and the other side just the left, takes a little bit of that tension out. Lots of different ways to do this movement. This is your workout. You do as many reps as you can with whatever variation you are able to do. Keeping that toe forward, chest is up. We have 3 seconds, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to shoulders, triceps. Here we go. I'm gonna show you an alternate if your weight's a little too heavy, all right? We can do one arm. Here we go. Up, tricep, and then switch at the top. Up and tricep, switch. Up and tricep. So it's just 1 instead of 2, all right? You can just do the tricep. You can just do the shoulder press, however you're feeling today. Good job, good job. Braley's keeping his elbows in. Slow and controlled, that's the theme of today. If you want a faster, intense workout, you could check out Are You Fit? That one will get your heart rate up. This one's getting your muscles up. 3, 2, 1. Good. Down on the mat. Put in those anchors. Lay back, legs up. Here we go. Brace that core and alternate legs. 1 and 1. Now, if you want a challenge, you could do 2, but you cannot let your low back come up. That's the challenge. All right? If this is a little much, again, bend those knees straight down and up. Great core exercise. Wherever you're at today, breathe it out. Excellent. Trying to keep my legs as straight as possible. Got some tight hamstrings here. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, you know what's coming up? The plank. This is round 2 of 3. We are almost done, and then that's the entire workout. Come into your high plank. Here we go. Feet go out, out. Touch your hands forward and forward. So this round, I want you to focus on your hips. So a lot of times when we come here, we turn and then turn, moving those hips, right? I don't want you to do that. I want you to stay nice and strong. Out, out, touch, touch. Breathe it out. Stiff as a board. If I came over to you, I would not be able to knock you down. Right, Brilly? I won't do it, I promise. Out, out, in. Less than 10 seconds. Our shoulders are feeling it. Our core is feeling it. 2, 1, rest. Okay, one more round. One more round, we can do this. Say you can. Yes, here we go. Biceps, there we go. We need energy to curtsy. Right into it. Breathe it out. All positive words in that head right now. It's hard, but try. Yes, you can. This feels good, right? Sometimes it's a little white lie, that's okay. Nice and easy, take your time. Good job, good job. Biceps, you can just do the bicep curl. You could just do the curtsy, I'd rather you do the bicep curl though. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That one's done. Not going back to it. 3 more movements and then we have our cool down. Here we go. Come up to your shoulders. Shoulder press, tricep, and down. Breathe it out. So a little trick to keep your elbows nice and tight, bring those dumbbells together, come down, straight up, and then here. So we don't want our elbows flailing out, nice and tight, in order to only recruit the tricep. Good. If you feel this at all in your low back, a lot of times when we go over our head, we arch. Just take a split stance. So it just gives you a little bit more protection of that low back. Woo, I'm sweaty. 4, 3, 2. Excellent. Bring it down. Oh, anchor. Use them as anchor. 2 core and then cool down. All right, leg lifts. Come down. Anchor your hands. Both legs up. And here we go. One leg down and the other. Excuse me. Good. Anchor those hands. Breathe it out. Remember your options. You can bend those knees, or if you want to challenge, do both legs together. All right. We got 10 more seconds. Legs all the way up, Last exercise coming up in 3, 2, 1, and come up. Here we go, last one. Last exercise, your plank, right? Walking planks, 2, 1, and go. So legs out, out, forward, and forward. If your shoulders are feeling a little tired here, come into a low plank, and you can do the same thing, all right? Or, of course, onto your knees. Touch, touch, and then just come out. Whatever your level is right now, this is the last exercise of today's workout. Are you strength? Good job, good job. Breathe it out. 10 seconds. If this is getting tired, just hold the plank. Whatever you need to do to stay with me for 2, 1, and rest. Woo! All right, come down into your child's pose. We are going to cool down. Excellent job today. Sink those hips back, inch your fingers forward. Deep breath in and exhale out. Inch those fingers a little bit more forward. Get that stretch in your shoulders and your back. All right, come up into all fours. A few cat-cow. Arch your back, look up to the ceiling. Deep breath in. Exhale out, round your back, look through your legs. One more time, all the way up. And arch. Good, bring your right foot to your right hand, stretching a little bit through your hip flexors. So we did a full body workout today. Make sure that you take your time to rest, to stretch, switch sides. Other foot comes up, stretching through that hip flexor. Good, both feet together, slowly come up, one vertebrae at a time, big shoulder roll up, back and down, one more. Good, open up your chest, deep breath in, and interlace your fingers, push forward, chin to chest. Great job today. Thank you for joining us for Are You Strength? And we hope to see you in another class soon.